All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. I just met her like 30 seconds ago. Tyla, it is super nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Your life must be, and we were just talking like off air a couple of seconds, your life must be just crazy at the moment, right?
It's crazy. Literally crazy.
Is this what you expected? When like this was a dream, is this kind of what you envisioned?
Yeah, it's what I've been dreaming of and hoping would happen. So the fact that it's actually happening is crazy.
It is nuts, man.
Yeah.
Of course, from Johannesburg, South Africa. Is that where you still live, or where's home now?
Johannesburg, South Africa.
You ever thought about moving like to LA or New York or anything like that? Or that's home for good?
I mean, I want houses everywhere. But yeah, the team is trying to make me move. So maybe in a year or two, I'll be an American girl.
You'll be, you'll get, have your Valley Girl accent if you move to LA. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. One more question about Johannesburg. When you're away from, home, what do you miss the most? Like, is there a food? Obviously family, but what do you miss the most when you're away from Johannesburg?
Definitely the food and the parties.
Oh, really? What's the next level, I assume? What is next level about these parties and the food?
Yo, you guys just have to experience it for yourself. Like, people are on tables, like everyone's dancing, everyone's drunk. Like, South African parties are the best parties.
I went to Cape Town one time, like for a day with years ago with the Backstreet Boys. And we stopped in and did their little Backstreet, did their thing, and then we took off. So I didn't get really a chance to see a whole lot. But I'm not sure if Cape Town is anything like Johannesburg or not, but...
It's a little different, but I mean, that was very long ago. You have to come now.
Now is okay. I'm told there's an EP in the works. Probably most of it top secret. What can you say? Or if you say anything, you'll have to kill me. That kind of a thing. Like what can you unveil about this new EP?
So it's basically like almost a pre-save, like a taste of the album that's coming out next year. It's just a cute little drop, and it's more bangers, similar to Water, but also different.
If you had to give me a percentage, is it like 60% done, 80% done, 20% done? Like give me a guess on that.
100% done.
Oh, real? Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Okay, you guys, it's about go time. Get ready.
Yeah.
This Grammy nom, huge congrats.
Thank you.
When you got the news, how'd you get the news? Was it a text, an email, phone call, and what was your reaction?
So I literally watched the live stream.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I was like, yo, if I'm nominated, this is gonna be crazy. I watched it and my heart was literally pounding the whole time. And when I saw my name, I just couldn't stop screaming. I called everybody. My best friend came, and it was crazy.
I'm trying to picture what that would be like. A Grammy is such a kind of a thing, and you're watching the stream, and you're dude.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your family, like friends' reaction? Because it's probably even more kind of wild to them in a way.
Yeah, I video called my parents and my family. Like, I have a huge family, so everyone was like running around, screaming. So yeah, I'm just excited for. I'm already thinking about what I'm wearing. Like, yeah, it's exciting.
I don't know what else to say, but just huge congrats. And I mean, they always say this: win or lose, you've already won.
Yeah.
But I hope you win it.
Thank you.
All right, Tyla, what's the craziest place you've been asked for a pick? I'm sure your fans love you, but sometimes people ask for picks in these wild places. I've heard the craziest stories. Do you have a story?
Craziest place?
Like
someone
someone
asked for a pick.
I'll tell you what I hear all the time.
Yeah, tell me.
In the bathroom.
Oh.
People all the time, like, everybody. It's 9 times out of 10, it's a bathroom pick. And usually people will say, all right, give me a second, let me get out. And we'll take the pick outside of it.
Yeah.
I've heard stories where people slide, like if nobody wants an autograph for the most part, but sometimes they'll slide a promo shot underneath the stall. Can you sign this? People get nuts.
Okay, that's crazy.
I don't know if you have. Maybe everything's been cool with you.
Low-key, everything has been cool. I don't think I've reached the bathroom stage yet, but maybe.
Well, okay. New rule. It's a rule already. It should be. No bathroom.
Yeah.
No bathroom pics. I think that's my rule, but nobody listens to me. Of course, like you said, album, we're looking at, or EP coming out next year. Of course, Water's blowing up, obviously. Are we talking tour at some point? I don't know if that's, I doubt you've released this info, but are we thinking tour?
We're definitely thinking tour. Yeah.
Do you love road? I know you toured with Chris Brown for a minute. Do you like life on the road?
I actually do. Like, the beds on a tour bus. it's the best sleep you're ever gonna get.
People keep saying, is it the bed itself or is it the rolling of the bus? Or
It's everything mixed together. It's like, you're getting rocked to sleep. Literally, it's so good.
Now it's I'm told like another, like I forget which band told me this, but they bought an app. It's the dumbest app ever, but the app would tell them when it's daytime or nighttime because there's no windows on the bus, or at least in the bunk. So they would look at their app to see if it was daytime. I don't know why they bought that app.
A whole app.
Yeah, it's dumb. I'm sure. I hope the app was a free download. But
yeah.
But I guess you get to the point where you don't know if it's daytime or nighttime at some points on the bus. Is that?
No, there are windows, but for me,
that's what I thought too. Right?
Yeah. For me, it was just like, where am I? Yeah, that was the thing.
Is that kind of a cool, surreal thing? Like you don't know what city you're in at times.
Yeah, it was nice, but also sometimes I was like, I wish I had more time to like experience the places, but still, like the tour was, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, I mean, on stage is like, even if you don't like the tour life and if you don't like the bus, all that, traveling, the on stage rush has to be just, you can't duplicate that, right?
Yeah, and that was literally like my first tour ever.
With Chris Brown.
With Chris Brown, my first tour, and like in arenas with thousands of people. Yeah.
That's wild. Tyla, let me read this. Water makes you the youngest South African ever and the first South African soloist to ever enter the Billboard Hot 100. I'm sure you've heard that stat. That's reaction to that when you heard that.
I literally couldn't believe it. Like the whole of South Africa was just going crazy, and it made me feel so good because I mean, I love my country so much. And the fact that I'm able to do this for South Africa, like I couldn't ask for more. When you
walk through your hometown, I mean, you must get so much, not that you don't get love other places too, but you must get so much love walking through your hometown.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't really been home since water started doing its thing. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm excited to go home and see like how it is, They
better have a red carpet and everything, you know? Oh my God. Tyler, this track, Water. Let's do this track. This is basically, you were doing your thing before this, but this song is next level to you. Grammys and the whole bit. Talk about this track. What do people need to know?
Yeah, this song is actually like something new that haven't done before. Like I feel like it's a more mature song for me.
Right.
But also still fun. Like I always loved music that spoke about something that was kind of mature, but you couldn't really tell unless you were older.
Right.
I loved songs like that. So I really like that that's how Water is, because now everyone can sing it, babies, old people, and it's still good. Yeah, it's just a mixture of amapiano and pop and R&B. Amapiano is a South African genre.
Right. Okay. I was about to ask. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a mixture of all of that. And yeah, I'm so happy that people like it.
They're loving it. And the video, watching the video, I guess the theme, of course, very sweaty in the video.
Yes.
And I don't know if the set was that hot or they just sprayed you guys down with like a mister or whatever, but you guys looked like you were, like it was how did they do that? What was the effect?
Everywhere I go, when there's a shoot or something, I tell them like, I need to look sweaty, please. Like that is the thing that we need. Yeah, spray bottles, oil. Hey, we have our own tricks there. Yeah.
Even the mirror you looked in, I guess they sprayed the mirror down too. Like, man, all right. Tyler, 2-part question. Best, what do you consider your best live performance ever? I don't care where it came from, Chris Brown tour, high school, anything. And then the complete flip of that, what do you consider your worst? So one was just about perfect. One was everything went to hell.
The one that I'm most proud of right now is the Jimmy Fallon performance.
You did good on that thing,
Thank you so much. Like, I was so nervous because it's a whole Jimmy Fallon. Like, it was crazy. But I mean, I really watched that and I'm like super proud of that moment. And then the worst, there's so many where I'm like, oh my gosh. There's so
Everybody
many.
goes through them. If there's a funny moment, feel free to share. If not, don't worry. But I have to share this with you. One of my favorite stories that I tell artists that other artists have told me. Calvin Harris was on tour with Rihanna. This is back in the day where he had the song with Rihanna. It first came out. He was opening for Rihanna. So he had a song with her. And I guess the crowd, they were just sick of him and they were ready for Rihanna. And they were booing Calvin Harris. It was in France.
Shame.
So, but of course, obviously at this point, he takes that, turns it into, and you learn from it and whatnot. But I had one artist tell me he fell off the stage and the mic went in his throat. So I've heard.
In his throat.
I mean, I guess what he did, he just got up, pulled the mic out of his mouth and went back to singing.
How do you come back from that, though?
So whatever yours are, I guess not that bad, right?
Like mine, there's a lot of bad, but something that I was just like, I find crazy is that after the performance, where I got that video that went viral of me dancing
All right. Okay.
in Rwanda, I thought I hated that performance literally after. Like I was so worried that we had a whole meeting. I was like, guys, I'm not happy with the performance. Like, let's do this next time. But that was the performance that literally changed my life.
Wow.
Crazy.
Now, how do you think, okay, that performance moved so many people. Why do you think why do you think you were second guessing it? Not to play psychiatrist here, but what, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was just, I'm very hard on myself. Like I always want to do better all the time. So, I mean, after the performance, I was just like, I could have done better. But it just shows that you mustn't think so much. Like people won't notice when you make mistakes unless you point it out.
That's true.
So I learned that after that performance.
That's crazy. You would think that. That performance moved so many people, changed your life, like you said, and you hated it. You don't hate it now, though.
Now I love it. Now that's my favorite, actually.
I believe this is true. I was told you were before you got into music, before you, quit everything and focused on music totally, you were studying mining engineering in college. And then you decided that's amazing you've made this a success, but I'm guessing if your parents are kind of like my parents, if you told them, hey, I'm going to jump out of college studying mining engineering, whatever that is, to do music, what was their reaction?
So I didn't actually...
Is that not true?
It's almost there. So basically, like, my parents were like, you have to study. Like, there's no way you're doing music. Like, it's not realistic. Especially in South Africa, like, not a lot of people, especially at the time, were doing what I wanted to do.
Right.
Which was become a pop star globally. So my parents were like, be realistic. Like, you need to work. This can be a hobby. And then, I almost had to do it. But then, like, every day I would just cry on my mother's bed and be like, please just give me 1 year. And because I was a year younger, luckily they were like, okay, you're a year younger, you can have 1 year. And that year, like, I did Getting Late. And it just went crazy. Like, I was able to sign with Epic Records. It was literally like God gave it to me. And it was like, yeah.
So I'm assuming their reaction, their parents are like, all right, we're good now.
Yeah. Now they're like, okay.
By the way, what is mining engineering? Like,
hey, don't ask me. I just wanted to make money. I didn't know what that was.
Whatever it is, I don't know. Tyla, we just met. You don't know this about me, but I am obsessed with the paranormal. Ghost, haunted houses, even UFOs, whatever. I've got a podcast called Paranormalish. I mean, I'm off the deep end. And not just because Halloween just ended. I mean, this is a year-round thing. Have you ever had anything you would consider a paranormal experience?
Ooh. The thing is that I don't really, but my siblings always do. And it's so scary.
What do they say?
Like, I don't know, my brother, like one morning, he told me that in the middle of the night, he woke up and there was a lady in the cupboard, like while we were sleeping. And my brother, like, he's not the type of person that talks about things and whatever. So the fact that he told me that, I believed him straight away and I could not sleep in that room.
Really?
Yes.
Is it the house that they still live in, or is it
It was the previous house.
Was there a story to the house that you know of?
Hey, I'm scared of that stuff. I love horror movies.
Right.
But I don't want to see nothing. Like,
okay, well,
I'm scared.
This next question I'm going to ask you, you're going to tell me no, but just to officially, would you consider, when the tour kicks in, whenever next year, would you consider, and then report to me and tell me what happens, would you consider staying in a haunted hotel room?
No ways. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm not staying in no haunted room. For free, I'm going to stay in a haunted room.
Well, it'd just be for science, to experiment.
I'm not going to be a guinea pig guy.
Right, fine, Tyla. Oh, my God. By the way, most tell me no on that.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I can't get enough of it.
So you would stay in
I've done it. Yeah.
You've done it?
Absolutely. It's at times it's kind of scary. I'll give you that. But it sometimes, to be continued.
Okay.
Tyla, what artist or album changed your life? For me, it was Michael Jackson's Thriller. I mean, as a little kid, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. And fan for life, all that good stuff, What album, do you have an album or an artist that really did it for you?
I always say Rihanna. Always. Just the fact that she came from somewhere outside of America and was able to do what she did. Like, I will always respect and look up to her for that.
Have you met her yet?
Not yet. Hey, I'm nervous, but hopefully one day.
One of these days. I mean, I've seen this happen so many times. You know, a young artist comes in, you know, blowing up, doing their thing, and there's no way I'm going to meet Rihanna. You're gonna, at some point, it's going to happen. You will bump into her, or it'll be set up by your team. It's just, I don't know. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm curious how that encounter goes. She's super sweet, though. She's super sweet.
Ooh, I'm sure she is.
And she's a boss. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Have you ever been starstruck? You meet someone. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm standing here. Obviously, it's not Rihanna. We talked about that. Have you been starstruck?
Yes.
Who?
So I was starstruck when I saw SZA and I saw Thames.
No, where was this at?
It was literally in the same room even. So I was like, I was getting double starstruck. It was crazy. I was in LA. It was like this Sony party. And I did not expect to see anyone really. And then I just see like these two beautiful women that are dominating the industry. Like, it was crazy.
Did you walk up to them?
Yes.
How'd it go?
It went well. Like, I was just like, hi. And then Tim's like, she spoke to me. She knew me before. So that was also nice. And yeah, she's super sweet. Also, SZA, super sweet. Like, we took pictures. It was good.
I met a ton of people, but I haven't met SZA yet. What's she like?
She's so nice. She's so pretty. Like, you have to meet her.
All right. But I've met Tyla.
Yes. Now you can tell people.
Yeah. What's Tyla like? She's crazy. You know? All right. Goals for 2024. What do you want to achieve in the next year?
I just want, like, I'm releasing my first project ever. So I'm super excited about that. My debut album. So I'm just excited to see where that goes. And also, like, just traveling and performing all over the world is something that I'm really looking forward to.
Message to your fans.
Hey, my tigers. I hope you guys are good. Thank you for pushing. I love you guys so much everywhere in the world. And yeah, we're taking it to the top. We're taking it to the top for real.
What else do people need to know, Tyla, about Tyla?
Well, there's Water remixes coming out very soon, which is very exciting. And then I might be dropping like a few little tastes this December from the album.
Nice.
Yeah.
Plans for the holidays? Going back home? What are you doing?
Well, I don't really know what I'm doing tomorrow. So I don't
nuts,
know.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out as we go. But hopefully I get to spend Christmas with the family. Yeah.
Well, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you so much.
At the end of every interview, Tyla, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little bam.
Bye,